Alright, welcome Internet. This is Stormbolter, Rome in Red, Chapter 2. This is a setting being play tested for Heroes and Hardships, the Universal RPG system by Earl of 5 Games. And tonight I have with me Titus, played by Ghost, Maximus, played by Sim181, Magnus Corvus, played by Zypher, and Nero, played by Walter Peck. And what we have here is the morning after Titus's arrival in Rome. He's arrived at behest of his father, who has secured him a position as the magistrate of games in Rome, primarily head of arranging the Colosseum and everything that goes on there. The games, not just gladiatorial events, but also chariot races and other similar events are very popular in Rome, and puts a lot of weight on Titus's shoulders, hopefully for his benefit and his family's benefit. Now, you have spent the night in the Opilio Villa, and everyone is greeted by the house mistress, Korea, as they awake and head into the common room where the morning breakfast is being prepared. You have fabricated fruits like would be found in the Mediterranean of Earth of old, olives, grapes, things of that nature. There's other delicacies that maybe normal folks, non-nobility, wouldn't have ready access to. Otherwise, the party is being planned for a day after today, giving you some time to explore the city and just kind of get your bearings. And I'll let you guys kick it off as you kind of come together in this room in the morning of your first day in Rome.
Titus would actually be up at a decent hour, having not drank too much the night before, a moderate amount, an acceptable amount. Wakes up, arrives at the common room, and just has some finger foods, whatever cheeses, meats, fruits are there, and actually sets up a easel or etzel or whatever that is for setting up like painting, and is going to start painting. And right now, if I were to look, it looks like it's the beginnings of a portrait of his best friend Maximus.
Why don't you give me a perform roll? Just say challenging.
Alright, and then I have something for this, actually.
Okay.
Gear level 3 auto painter.
Gear
For
level
painting.
3. That would be bonus set.
2 benefits.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
2 benefits. So would you plug in 2 benefits to your roll, and we'll see what we get. Okay. 16. Yeah, it's the actual painting, it kind of resembles Maximus, but not too much. It's not Titus's best work for sure. The house mistress looks at it and gives a deep bow. Oh, very good, master. Can I bring you any wine for this morning?
And And he's like trying to measure a line with his brush. Just one. I might have to meet some people today. I don't want to be too sloppy, you know.
Yes, my lords, and she'll look to anyone else who's in the room.
Nero entered shortly after Maximus, being his bodyguard in essence, amongst other tasks of the house. He eats light, no wine, mostly water, and picks at some of the food. He sits down in his normal regalia, his armor, the red cape, perhaps the symbol of the house. He watches Maximus slowly work on his art. He makes no comment on it while appreciating the finer arts. It's not one he particularly cares for. And he just kind of thinks into his head, retreats into his own mind. Yeah, I met Titus planning his own day and what the Lord of the House had instructed him to do.
Magnus Corvus comes down just a little later. He's wearing his very official-looking, public-facing, toga. He nods to Nero and looks to Titus and says, "Good morning, my lord. Good morning, Nero. It's a fine day to go out and about the city. We should meet the various people who do business with your father. I think it is the right thing to do. Let them know that you are in town and you are here to stay and you have these new duties."
Yeah,
And then
Titus.
Magnus sits at the table and starts having some breakfast and looks to the both of them.
Titus, he's putting up some touches on the paintings. Good morning. Yes, yes, I think that I did want to see the Colosseum today and get a sense of what the planning and the scope, the size of everything, and that if there are some important people you think I should meet or we should meet, then yes, of course. Maybe should I know a little bit about them before I meet them, or is this I just figured out as I go along? You think?
I will send some messengers to the city, my lord, to high-ranking officials who work closely with your father. I will let them know we are in the city, and I will work with their chief of staffs to find a time of day that the two of you can meet. Maybe it's at the Colosseum, or maybe it's in one of the what do they call bars at this time in Rome? The watering houses?
Let's see.
Public houses. Let's call it public houses.
Okay,
Right?
sounds good.
Yeah. In some of the public houses. There are quite a few in the city, ranging from, raucous people to the well-bred, if I may say so.
Oh yes. Well, I would prefer raucous, but if you think the company might like the more well-bred side of things, I don't mind. But raucous for me. I definitely want to know. I want to know the names of the raucous ones in particular, Magnus, if you have those names, to inspect them, of course.
Yes. I will come up with some of them. Might I also suggest some of these lords might have progeny of their own. Befriending them and making friends with them is always good. Gives us two paths to success. One with the father, one with the progeny.
Magnus, you know of one house that is fairly well-to-do in Rome, and it's house, the family of Serapio, Serapio. The man of the house, if you will, the leader is Atticus. He has a daughter named Hannah, unwed, as far as you are aware.
Atticus Serapio is a close associate of your father. He does have a daughter of appropriate age, but I do not think the raucous public houses is a place to meet her. Maybe meeting her at the Colosseum so she can see your power in public display. I will arrange for that, and I will also arrange for you to meet with Atticus.
I would very much like both of those things, Magnus. And you have nothing to worry about. I'm going to be fast friends with everyone. Right, Nero? And he shoots a smile towards Nero.
Of course, Lord Titus. You are known for your charm and wit.
Thank you, Nero. I appreciate it. Oh, and Nero, make sure you get me your list of what you want in your room. I still haven't gotten yours.
Oh, of course. It will be produced by the end of the week.
Good, good.
Maximus, what are you up to? You come out and probably see a painting that vaguely looks like you, oddly enough.
I was muted.
Oh.
Maximus walks in. He's in his full military attire, including the helmet. He removes his helmet as he comes in, and he walks by and sees the painting. Titus, it's uncanny. Looks just like Nero. You're getting better every day.
Oh, no, it's, well, it's supposed to be you. You see it, don't you?
And Maximus will grab some finger food there and start eating as he goes back to take a look. Me, you say? Yeah, maybe I can see it. I just gotta squint a little bit. And he'll pat him on the back. It looks good.
It's not done yet. Don't judge it till it's finished. But yes, it. And he just leaves it, and he looks at the painting even hard. He's very focused on the painting now, staring at it.
Yes, it does look like Maximus after he's had a few drinks.
I mean, those are our best memories, right?
Of course.
Yeah, the house mistress comes back and she has a pitcher of wine and she sits it down on the table, and she has 4 goblets and she will arrange them around the table for each of you, and she bows and kind of scampers off. You see Saul, 14, in the corner just standing there. He probably has been standing there all night. Sauls notoriously do not sleep. It's one of their genetic enhancements that are made in the vats of Kyber as true guardsmen.
Yeah, Titus will see Saul, and he looks at him. Did you already eat, Saul? Or Saul 14? I remember you. Yes. Did you already eat for the day, or?
My lord, yes. I ate my fill this morning before you arose, my lord.
Do you want some wine?
No. No, thank you, my lord.
Very dutiful, that one. He says to no one in particular.
Yeah, you can beat the streets, and what would you like to do specifically?
Titus wants to go to the Colosseum, and if there is a meeting arranged, he'll go to that, but otherwise he will figure out where the raucous public houses are, perhaps try to figure out where pleasure houses might be, even though he maybe shouldn't know those things. But he'll look for things like that for today.
So, Magnus, are you going to try to arrange a meeting with Atticus?
Yes, I shall do that.
Okay. So, why don't you roll streetwise? Or, actually, I'm sorry. Titus, you roll streetwise. And Magnus, you roll status. And see what your influence can bring about We'll just call these challenging, so TN20s.
Status.
It's under influence.
Oh yeah.
17. Yeah, Magnus, you, before you leave, you have a courier run off to locate Atticus Siripuro and deliver your message, but he does not return in time for you to think about probably needing to get underway on the streets. So unfortunately, you're not going to be able to meet him before the party. However, he would be someone that would be just kind of automatically invited. On the other hand, Titus, you make inquiries for some of the staff at the villa, and you find out, where the public houses are that you might like to frequent, both just drinking holes and those that also offer more pleasures of the flesh, shall we say.
Excellent.
And you can tell me where you're going first, and
The Colosseum, I think. Unless other people have ideas.
to the
Colosseum sounds good.
Colosseum we go. Let me get the right slide here. One second. I'm not going to pull Saul's token all around for these slides, but he's just assumed to be with you at all times. Unless you tell me otherwise, or I tell you otherwise. Okay. So, you head down the streets, and actually, hold on one second. You're heading down the streets towards the Colosseum, Titus, and I want you to give me a willpower, a will skill check. So let's do fortitude, and just give me a challenging fortitude skill check. Let's do that.
Just see if there's. I don't think I have anything. That's.
You got any flaws? Like, what are your flaws?
The seduction one.
Yeah.
Insatiable.
So let me see. So take one hardship on this roll, please.
Okay.
That's still a very good roll. Yeah, you pass one of the pleasure houses that you knew about. Maybe you kind of brought your path that way to just kind of get a look at it. Let me just flip over there as you pass it. Oh crap!
Please do.
I hate when I do that. Who did I lose? Okay, one sec. Yeah, and you can kind of see in this this building. It's not a large building, but oh, well, let me see if I can fix this slide here. Do I not have dynamic lighting on? I do. Whatever. And you see a man kind of standing out kind of in the front of it. It's got all these ornate drapes and tapestries, and he's a rough-looking fellow, and he has 4 women seated kind of outside. This is one of the ones you heard of, but there was no like specific mention of it as being good or bad, and you see you yourself, probably a man that has seen many of the what would you call prostitutes, and these are all Valyria prostitutes, and you see 4 versions of them: redhead, black hair, blonde hair, brown hair. They're all clones, you know this, all specifically created and bred for this purpose. They have specific pheromones that they exude from their skin, and to pretty much enhance the experience. And the man standing outside is an older man with a large beard, and he kind of waves as your party passes and says, "Cleanest pleasure house in all of Rome, my lords. Come visit my wares. Look at these beauties. Newly from the vats of Khyber."
Titus definitely looks interested. He slow walks past it, and he kind of scratches his chin, pondering it.
Yeah, you're not forced to do anything you want since you crushed that roll. So, but you can choose to if you wish. I mean, it's up to
And
you.
he looks and he sees, sir, good sir, and he.
Yes, my lord. How may I help you this day?
How late do you maintain hours here?
We will be open all hours of the day and night. We never shut our doors. Though I may not be always here. Someone will be tending shop, as they say.
Oh, that's fine. As long as they're there, and he points at the girl. I will be back. Believe me, trust me. And he pats him on the shoulder.
He gives you a nod and a smile. Good, good. I assure you, you won't be disappointed with our wares. And the girls kind of fawn over you, and some touch you on the shoulder and kind of brush your hair and, kind of make a scene.
He will calmly pull himself away for now and rejoin the group. And he looks to Maximus, and he talks. We are definitely going to go there, perhaps tonight. Right? You coming?
Maximus looking around. Wouldn't mess with in the world. Besides, somebody's got to be at your side.
Well, I would have 4 people at my side, as you could see. There's, Nero, will you be joining us?
Where you go, I will follow, Lord.
Excellent. Magnus, I wouldn't wish to presume, but if you wish to join us...
I appreciate the invitation, my lord, but there are things I must prepare for the party. So the 3 of you can go ahead while I take care of matters of the household.
Very well, very well. Understand.
Titus, you don't presume, but you do know of there are other pleasure houses that employ males and other things like that. I don't know if you would say anything like that to Magnus, but...
Oh, no, I wouldn't say... he was like, just because he was older more than anything.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't going there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Alright. So you do finally make your way to the Colosseum past various, brothels and public houses. You enter a kind of antechamber that is outside the Colosseum, but kind of attached to the exterior of it. As you get there, you see the... let me see, do I have an exterior picture of it? Let me see. Not really. Not besides the one that's the base one. Anyway, there's no games today or anything like that, so it sits mostly empty except for guard personnel. You see some Sauls walking about and others that could be just natural born or others like that that are milling about. And as you enter, a servant comes your way and bows. And let me see if I have a servant token. Do I? No. That's okay. Someone comes up and bows to you and says, may I help you?
Yes. Well, excuse me. I am newly appointed Master of Games. Titus Sextilius Opilio. He will offer a slight bow. And I am here to see the Colosseum. I wanted to get a lay of the land to better understand how to plan out this year's events.
The woman looks a little nervous, looking at the the five of you technically, and let me go get the Dominus. Dominus Ovid, he is the overseer. He will be better able to assist you, my lord.
We'll wait, certainly.
And she does give a grand bow and scurries off very quickly. And about 5 minutes later, you see a man with black slicked hair. He does have a scar on his forehead, and you judge him, particularly Nero, probably as someone who is probably a former warrior of some sort, or maybe still is. He wears a white toga as he enters and looks from his vantage from the entryway into this room and says, "Master Titus, is it? I am Ovid, the overseer of the Colosseum. I am in charge of operations. Daily operations. I had heard about your election, my lord. Let me be the first to give you a congratulations."
Oh, well, thank you, Dominus. No need to be too formal. It seems like we're going to be working together a lot. And do you mind if I call you Ovid or Scylla, or do you prefer Dominus titles?
To you, I am Ovid, or whichever you would speak of me. My name matters little. I am only Dominus to the gladiators and the other staff here.
Ah, I see. Well, Ovid, pleasure to meet you. Again, you may call me Titus if you wish. Yes, would it be all right for us to take a look around the Colosseum, just get a lay of the land, so to speak? If we have some questions for you, might myself and my friends and associates here ask them freely?
Of course. I can take you into the Colosseum now if you wish, and perhaps would you care to visit and speak to our Grand Champion? It is usually what the senatorial members tend to gravitate toward, the gladiators. But I could call for the greatest wrestlers or chariot racers and so on.
Well, again, I am new here, Ovid, so I want to meet everyone and anyone that you think I should meet here. Staff, wrestlers, gladiators, charioteers, anyone that you think I should know and meet and understand better. I want to meet them.
Well, certainly we can speak to our Grand Champion. I will make arrangements for you to meet the others, but since there are no games today, they are housed elsewhere. Many are free men, except the gladiators and other servants. So perhaps I will take you into the Colosseum if you would like, and you can meet Ursus. And you could do a streetwise to see if you've heard of this guy before.
Sure.
Anyone could do it if you would like. It's not
I'm slaying these. Holy shit.
Jeez. Yeah, he's been champion for probably 10 years. Was a former member of the Legion. The Legion clones typically are, not very prevalent, not very used. They mostly stay on the periphery of the Empire, or not the Empire, the Republic. In general, just to guard from the Black Ones and other mutated threats out in the wild. To see one in Rome would be pretty unusual, and to one that's now a gladiator is completely unheard of. It's not it's not clear how he became a gladiator, but you have heard of him, and he has been champion for many years.
I would very much like to meet the 10-time champion of the arena. Ursus is a legend.
Of course. Well, I will have one of my servants see you out into the Colosseum, and I will pay him a visit and bring him out.
Thank you. I appreciate your help.
Of course. And he waves back over the servant that had greeted you originally, and she begins to take you through a long, winding kind of corridors that you assume delves deep into the Colosseum. It takes you a good 15 minutes to walk out until you see the bright lights of the Colosseum's floor. You look up and you see the massive stands above. Here you go. Let me just bring you up here. You see, there's no people there, but this is generally what it looks like. You are well versed in history, and you know that much of Rome, particularly, has been rebuilt to look like Rome from Earth, and even the architecture is very similar. It doesn't look like you're on some other planet. It looks like you are in actual Rome. Not that you've been there, but that's what you have read and heard. So you look around at this ancient looking, not ancient so much as dilapidated, but just the architecture is very Roman, and there's a swath of red and browns, and it holds at least 100,000 people, you think, which is way overkill for how many people are in Rome. Every person in Rome could come to the Colosseum at once, and it wouldn't probably be half full. But it's just a gigantic thing, and the floors are this dirt, which is darker than perhaps what it would have been in Rome itself, but it's finely ground, and it's all very, very impressive, and you are in charge of it all, and kind of you can take that in.
I think from where they're standing, he just kind of looks out and sees all of it, and it is exactly as he has read about and seen, any kind of stories or what renditions they have, and his classes. My goodness. Gravity. It hits you all of a sudden, doesn't it? And he kind of looks at Maximus, Nero, Magnus. Oh.
Yes, it is truly inspiring. And he's just looking around as well.
As you kind of are taking it in, there is another door you kind of hear open, and you see Ovid walk out first, and behind him a very, very large individual. Now, each of you have probably seen clone, centurions, and he looks a bit different. He's a lot taller, a lot broader. He obviously is not wearing the traditional garb, and unlike this image here, which would be his battle dress, he is wearing nothing but a loincloth. He is a specimen to behold. He's not particularly, hugely cut. He has a fair amount of body fat on him. He has, a ton of scars all over his body. But he is a huge individual, probably 6.5 feet tall. If you had to guess, 400 pounds. And he kind of lumbers out after Ovid and stands there, and Ovid says, my lord, come meet the champion. Ursus, bow to this man. He is the magistrate of the games." And Ursus drops to a knee and bows his head. My lord, you wish to
Oh.
inspect me this day. I am yours.
Oh, no need for all that. No need for that. You may rise. You may rise. And he
does so.
approaches. My goodness. They talked about you. They said you were a big fellow, but my goodness. The size of you.
It is as the priestess of Kyber made me, my lord.
They made you well. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard a great deal about you. My name is Titus. And you may call me Titus. Please. He goes to shake his hand.
And he reaches out, and his hands are like the size of lunch boxes. You know, they're huge, and he takes your hand, but you can tell he's not really squeezing. But it's still a pretty tight grip.
Do I try to outgrip him, you think, guys? Should I try to...
Try.
Yeah, but why not? I try to give him a firm handshake as best as he can.
Sure, go ahead and give me an athletics skill check then.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Every one of your rolls has exploded at least.
What in the fuck is happening? That's twice.
Alright, so his strength is gonna be this, so...
It's gonna be nuts, but this is funny as shit.
6. Say that.
Ah.
So, you're trying to squeeze, and he just kind of passively just, like, stares at you, you know. You're squeezing pretty hard, you think, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. He's not really squeezing back, per se, just looking at you.
Right, and he will, as if nothing happened, he will just kind of leave that be. And he, my goodness, it will be a pleasure to set fights for you. Do you know what kind of challenges you would wish to meet in the arena this year? So anything that I can make a dream come true for you, perhaps.
A dream come true would be to fight a storm dragon for you, my lord. If you could procure one. And, there's rumors of these dragons that fly in the sky. You don't know if you've ever heard of one actually being seen. So he's probably, jesting. But then he kind of moves on. He says, any mutatant creatures I could kill, any other champions that step forth, I would destroy them all for your honor. Whatever you wish.
Titus takes Storm Dragon part seriously, and he puts it down. If he has a pad or something, Storm Dragon. He kind of scratches his head. Yes, I will try to find the dragon for you to slay. But if you know, who would I speak to about finding dragons? Do you think?
He looks at you peculiarly. He can't hide it. It's got a confused look. I believe he was jesting, my lord.
Oh, that was a joke. Oh, I'm sorry, Ursus. I didn't realize. Yes, we'll find you some good things to fight. I'll work with you actually if you have the time. We'll see if we can get you some exciting matches.
Ovid kind of speaks up and says, I have plenty of options for you, my lord, and we can speak and see if they suit your preferences.
Good, yes. I think I've seen good part of the arena, but yes, meeting more people, that would be good. Ursus, thank you for coming out. Pleasure, again.
Nods and...
Oh, did any of you wish to speak with Ursus, shake hands? Maximus, did you want to try to wrestle him?
I think Maximus looks him up and down. Rather not today. I just got this uniform. I got my armor cleaned today. What about you, Nero?
Yes, Nero, would you like to wrestle Ursus this fine day?
I apologize, Lord, but that is not something I'm interested in.
I see. Well, I would wrestle you, but I don't want to get this toga dirty, so I apologize, Ursus. I don't have anyone who wishes to fight you today. But fun, of course.
I would not wish to kill your servants, my lord.
Oh, that must have been a joke as well.
Ovid says, yes, yes, and kind of gives Ursus a side eye and says, you may return to your abode, Ursus. And he nods and turns around and clambers away.
Yeah, Maximus is gonna look around. Yeah, clean armor. He's a mighty big boy there.
Yes, rather large. How well equipped, Ovid, are we for? I would like to do quite a few chariot races. I think that's a very exciting thing for people. How well equipped are we for that?
It would take a matter of a week or so to rearrange the Colosseum for the correct spectacle. As you will find, I am happy to go over the details for any event you wish to arrange and promotion throughout the Republic.
Perfect. And a list of... If you could procure me some lists or some information on perhaps our gladiatorial roster, some of the creatures that we have here, or that we can procure, if there's a financial portion of it that needs to be handled, I can try to foot some of that bill, or all of it, in fact. I don't mind spending coin for good of entertainment. And then, and it's just something gnawing at Titus as he goes through it. The Storm Dragon thing, is there any potential that's true?
He looks to you and says, I do believe they are a myth, my lord.
Never mind then. Something else to be pondered. But yes, those other portions to help us with the planning. I like to be able to see things in front of me, you know.
Very well. I am yours to command. I will make sure all the data is given to your servants. What did you wish me to contact? He's obviously, you kind of get the feeling that he's not used to talking to the magistrate directly and probably works through underlings a lot.
Oh, I plan to be very active in matters here. I like to get my hands into things, you know. But I suppose if I didn't happen to be available someday, I don't want to overburden you, Magnus. I know you have some things that you're going to be doing on the more political side, correct?
Yes, indeed, my lord.
And, I think that, could I entrust this to my best friend, perhaps? And I put my arm around Magnus. If I'm not available to speak with Ovid, would you be able to have conversations? You have a wealth of battle experience. Perhaps you and Nero together, if Nero's available.
I will speak to whoever you wish, my lord.
Yes, good. I will make myself available as much as possible. If not me, then Maximus. If not Maximus, then Nero, if he's available. I don't wish to make it too muddy, but I want to have options, you know.
Of course. Is there anything else you wish of me today?
No, Ovid, you've been very helpful. What about my friends? Any questions for Ovid, or?
No, Lord, I believe you have handled everything that needed to be addressed.
Ah, yes. I have nothing to add in.
Well, enough of it. You. I appreciate your help today, and thank you for rousing Ursus to come meet us. That was an exciting moment.
Of course. I will have the servants see you out. And she will. And you've eventually, unless you have other things to do here, find yourself in the streets again. Just bring you over here. When you do exit, though, you see someone approaching. She doesn't have a token. She's got to have a token. Whatever. You see this woman walk up to you. She's wearing white robes. It doesn't take someone white robes with a basically an eagle crest as a kind of a brooch and a necklace. We'll just say necklace. And she wears kind of like a almost like a what do you call it? Not a crown exactly, but a circlet around her forehead, as shown. She approaches, and you would know this as someone that's related to the priests of Kyber. And she approaches the group of you directly. Magnus, you actually recognize her as Chrislith. Let me see if I can make her name visible. Okay. Chrysius. And she approaches you, Magnus, and you've not had much dealings with her, but you know that Titus's father definitely has. And she says, I see that House Opilio is in Rome once more.
Magnus gives a respectful bow. My lady Ponticus, it is good to see you. Yes, indeed. I am escorting Lord Opilio's son, Titus Sextilius. May I introduce you to him?
You may make introductions.
Magnus turns around and looks to Titus and says, Lord Titus, this is Lady Ponticus, Lady of the Kyber Vats. She is well known to your father. Lady Ponticus, this is the young son of Lord Opilio, Titus Sextilius. And then he kind of steps back and lets them see each other.
She does something quite strange. She walks up and kind of puts her hand on your chin, Titus, and moves your face around if you allow it to kind of get a better look at you, is what you kind of assume she's doing.
Yeah, you think he's fine with that. He's down.
Yeah. She says, yes. Natural born. Uncommon. Not of our vats of Kyber. An imperfect thing, but a miracle all the same.
Pleasure to meet you as well, and a pleasure to be called a miracle. My lady, it is an honor to meet you. He will offer a bow.
Yeah, she looks at you and then looks to Maximus and then she looks to Nero, and Nero, you get kind of this uneasy feeling, and she says, I see. You are with good company of our stock. And she gives a bow. She almost seems to have a reverence for Nero, and she gives a bow to him.
Nero kind of is used to being the one appraising people, be them threats or foes, friends, what have you. but he doesn't like being looked at, and when she kind of stares at him, he understands what I think she's looking at, and he keeps a straight face and gives her a slight bow of the head, like acknowledging her, but saying nothing.
I heard that your family was back in town, Corvus, and that is why I've come. I have questions. I wish the Patriarch was here. Does he have the item yet?
Ah, my lady. Yes, we are working towards acquiring it. He has made his wishes clear to us. Myself, Nero, Maximus, and Titus are aware of its importance, and we will work on bringing it to the Lord and to you with haste.
Haste is needed. There's little time left, and my order's patience grows short. And Titus and Maximus, you probably have no idea what they're talking about, because that conversation you are not privy to, as I recall.
I'm trying to figure out if Titus has enough tact to not say what item do you mean?
Yeah, that's up to you.
And
that's more of a social thing. I don't know.
What's a good role to maybe read that better? Because it's a genuine question. It's just a matter of, is he going to ask it right now in front of this person?
Oh, like a kind of a faux pas thing.
Yeah.
I would say
etiquette, maybe.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, he won't. He'll think of it. He'll look at Magnus, like body language. He can't really hide anything. He looks a bit confused, but he's not saying anything off the top of his head. He's kind of just letting it play out.
Yeah. She nods and says, "Very well. Remember my words. You know where to find me in the temple."
Yes, my lady. As soon as we have the item, we will seek you out at the temple.
She nods and she turns and leaves, and you kind of see in the kind of that we're kind of not necessarily hiding, but kind of standing at a distance, a group of people kind of shuffle after her as she leaves.
Magnus senses Titus's confusion, and he turns to him. "I will explain later, my lord, once we are back within the safe confines of our home here. But we do have some additional work. It's not just placing you at the master of the games, but we have additional tasks been assigned to us by your father."
Well, okay, yeah, it can wait until we return. Very well. Yeah, I'm just surprised he didn't tell me about it. But goodness, she's going to be invited, right? My God, she was beautiful. I think she took a fancy to you.
I don't know if that's the word I would use, my lord.
But she didn't bow to me.
Perhaps admiring their work.
Oh, well, Nero, you're a fine piece of work, if I do say so myself.
Thank you, Lord.
Absolutely. Well, shall we go back first, and then the three of us can go elsewhere, as we had talked about earlier? I would like to safely see Magnus back to the villa before we engage in a discourse with the local Valerians.
Indeed.
Yeah, you head back. You head back, and as you enter kind of the garden area of the um, the villa, yeah, everything seems to be fine. There's servants busying, but nothing out of the usual is occurring. And if you just want to drop Magnus off and then head to the brothels, Saul can go with you as an escort, I suppose.
No, yeah, Titus would ask once they're safely back
Yep.
there. So, Magnus, what is this thing that we're looking for that that Father told you that you were meant to look for here?
Magnus looks around to make sure that they are alone, and he asks Saul to just go, just check the perimeter of the house. And when it's just the four of them, Magnus says, "There is a person of interest in Rome, someone named Decima. She is well connected in the seedy underbelly of crime here, but she is also well connected amongst the highborn. She has an artifact. She knows the importance of this artifact. She knows how precious it is. It is this artifact that we must retrieve, and she will not be inclined to let go of it. Nonetheless, we must retrieve this artifact and hand it over to the priestess of Khyber. That is a arrangement your father has agreed to with them. In exchange for what is not yet been made aware to me, but it is of great importance that we complete this deed. And we must complete this deed quietly, without raising much suspicion that House Opilio is involved in this transaction or the retrieval of such an object."
Oh. That is quite serious. What is my part to play in this?
That is something I must think about. But the best part you can play, my lord, is being yourself. Be the host. Be the generous host, the magnanimous son of Lord Opilio. Be the master of the games that people expect you to be. People expect to see things based on what they have heard. Give them everything that they expect. But it is in what we do in the shadows that matters the most. And what we do in the shadows can only be done if all the attention and focus is elsewhere. And the only way to do that is when whatever is happening elsewhere is so mesmerizing, so encompassing of all senses, that people forget that something else is happening in the background. The party in a day's time is just the beginning. We have invited Decima just to court her, be friends with her. Let her know that you are the son of Lord Opilio and you are here for the master of the games. And then in time, we shall understand her organization, how it works and how we may infiltrate it. It will take some time, but it can be done. Amongst the four of us, we have enough skill to take care of it. Then comes the games. The games are a perfect place to curry favor, do things for others, that they may then owe you favors which you can call all in alignment of completing this task and increasing the power of House Opilio in the city.
Oh, Magnus, you are very smart. That was. I feel inspired. I will be everything that's expected of me and more. You can have no doubt about that. You have my word, Magnus, and I appreciate that Father would have confidence in all of us to get this done for him. I think we can manage it.
Yes, my lord. To that end, wherever you go, keep Maximus and Nero close to you. Maximus and Nero, wherever he goes, you go. And my lord Titus, always be on the lookout. Always know that you are being watched, even in the most private of places. Our enemies, they know that you are in town. They would have known about this even before we arrived. So how we conduct ourselves outside of these walls will carry weight. That does not mean that you do not have your fun. And actually have the fun. Have so much fun that they do not take you seriously. But you must walk the fine line. Do not let anyone have any business over your head that they may then influence your decisions. But the other way around. Know enough of others so that you may then influence them.
I see. But, Magnus, I feel you worry too much. I tell you, once people get to know me, they could never be my enemy. All my enemies will soon be friends. We won't have to worry about this business being difficult. By the time I get to know Decima well, she'll probably just be willing to give it to us.
That may be so, my young lord, and I hope you success in that. But be aware, she is a wily woman. One does not walk the line of the criminal world and the highborn without being as successful as she is. She would have made enemies, but if she is able to keep her head, that means she knows a trick or two. Be wary, be cautious.
I will keep a fine eye out, but I have two good friends here to keep my eyes out for me, right? And he looks at Maximus and Nero.
Of course.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
Good. Let's go get drunk and fuck Valerius. Pats them both on the back and starts walking out the door.
Nero kind of lets out a sigh. As I am bonded to this house, I will go follow where he leads.
Maximus will smile. Time for some good sights and good smells.
Good smells.
Oh man.
Saul looks to Corvus, which he is actually bonded to, and he says, "My lord, do you wish me to keep an eye on him?"
Yes. Keep an eye on him, keep an eye on all three of them. You are the last line of defense. Maximus and Nero can handle themselves, but if they do get overwhelmed, step in. Otherwise, stay in the shadows. I do not want it to be made clear that young Lord Titus does not trust the fine people of Rome. But then you and I know that no one can be trusted apart from House Opilio itself.
He gives you the Roman salute, and he will follow after them.
Magnus sits on a chair close by and snaps his finger for a servant to bring some wine and grapes He then has a bunch of scrolls that he starts looking at, all the things necessary to prepare the house for the party, and then he kind of buries himself in work.
Yep. Let me get back over to this. Can you still see Zypher? I want to make sure you got sight on
Yep,
Saul.
yep.
Okay. You return a few hours later. You notice the situation is pretty much the same. Vigo is not outside, however, and the Rubrum Valeria is the only one out there. She kind of does almost the exact same thing as you passed her earlier. She waves and smiles and shows her breasts.
But the other ones aren't out there.
They are
Just her?
not. They are not. Yeah, they're not out there.
Yeah, he'll approach. Well, hello there. Where are all the rest of your friends?
Oh, I believe they are bathing. Customers have come to see them, so they are freshening up for the likes of strong lads such as yourself.
Good, good. Do you know how long that's going to be? We wanted to get some drinks, and we plan to spend a significant amount of time here.
Oh, not long, my lord. Let me entertain you while they are freshening up.
He scratches his chin, and their person who was kind of like handling things is not there. Like Vigo's not there.
No, you don't see him offhand, but you're outside, so...
I would like that. Let me. Is Vigo? Was his name Vigo? Is that his name?
Vigo is our master, yes.
Yes. Is he here still? Is he inside?
I believe he has retired for the night, my lord.
Also, who is managing?
I am.
Here? Oh, good, excellent. Ooh, that makes things easy, doesn't it? So, you and I think, good match. I think so. I would like Maximus. You remember the women from earlier? Do you know, other than this fine woman here, who you wanted to spend time with?
The Atter, the Flava, or the Brunus. There are 4 of us in total, my lord.
Thank you.
And that's black hair, blonde hair, brown hair.
But they're all exquisite.
May I make a suggestion, my lord, for the strapping one?
Sure.
I would suggest, well, if I may ask, do you prefer to be submissive or do you prefer to be dominant?
Who does she ask?
You.
You.
Well, that goes without saying. Why be submissive when you can be dominant?
Then I think you should choose Flavia, our blonde. She can play an excellent submissive for you.
Then perhaps the blonde.
All right, excellent. And then the last 2 for Nero, and he without even asking Nero, he just pays for it all.
Nero goes to open his mouth I'm sorry, what? And it's...
Of course. Well, come in. We have wine. We will, let me tally the books for you. How long do you believe you will be here, my lord?
I will need 1 hour and 13 minutes. The other anything for the 2 of you, or?
That is very specific. We book by the hour, so will 2 hours be satisfactory?
Yes, absolutely. 2 hours. 2 hours would work just fine. 2 hours for all of us then. And as I said, double book for Nero. We'll pay cost of 4 hours for him, 2 hours for each of the girls.
Of course. That will be, I believe that will be 50 sestertii. That's like two currency points.
Oh yeah, and it's almost. How could I forget? Oh, it's Saul is plainly visible, or is he kind of hiding off to the side? Do I know
He's
there?
probably just trailing them. They're kind of almost invisible just because people don't pay him much mind.
So do I not see him then? Or?
Oh, you see him. I
Oh.
think you'd see him.
Saul, did you want time with one of the girls?
I'll let X play him.
Thank you, my lord. But no, I must be aware and keep an eye on our surroundings. But I appreciate the offer.
Of course, of course. Bring him a glass of wine. Don't take no for an answer. Something light and valid.
Of course.
Say it's from me.
Of course, my lord. And she brings you in. There's like these large couches and whatnot, and there's wine to be had, and yeah, I guess I'll let you guys have a party. Eventually the other girls come out, freshened up. Hold on. It gets late into the night. You've been drinking. You drinking heavily? It's like debauching it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maximus and Titus, I'm guessing, are all in.
Nero will not be drinking. He'll do enough to not be called a weirdo.
Yeah, Maximus would probably actually keep it toned down, considering that they're in Rome and of strangers all about. But he'll
fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow's the moderate drinking night. That's the conversational party.
Yeah, I don't gotta talk to anybody.
I'm getting fucked up.
Alright. So, Nero, we'll start with you. Give me a stamina skill check with 1 hardship.
Alright, stamina with 1 hardship.
Is this for the girls or the alcohol?
No, this is for the alcohol. The girl. I'm not going to do that. You can give me your rundown of how virile you are. Roll for sucks. 12.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Maximus, please do the same. Stamina, 1 hardship.
I think we're getting robbed, boys. I got a bad feeling.
I think I got something for this, though.
Yeah,
You have positive traits for drinking. Fuck yeah.
Ability, you have driven. You can re-roll a skill check if you do bad.
I got alert.
Yeah, this is stamina.
Yeah. Yeah, driven. Alright.
Yeah, but the question is, which did you take with driven? It doesn't say. It's 1 attribute. You can say it's endurance now, but
No, I thought I had it something. I don't think it is endurance.
yeah, I doubt it. It's probably dex, if I had to guess.
That's my thinking.
Yeah. All right. What does bless do? I don't even know.
I had them all copied down there.
Blessed. Fate score, you may re-roll 1 skill check per session. Okay. You could do that. You could do that with blessed right now.
Yeah, why not?
Because that's a failure for challenging.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. Take the higher of the 2.
Oh,
Okay. So Titus, stamina skill check with 3 hardships.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything, but I'll look. I doubt I have anything for drinking. no. Stamina, 3 hardships, you said?
Yes.
Oh boy. Ooh.
we going now, boys.
Saul, give me a stamina skill check with 1 hardship. I know,
Saul's gonna pull through.
because he was made to drink wine.
I did
at least
make him
one.
take a drink.
Stamina with one hardship,
one
right?
hardship. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Save us all. The whole save us.
One hardship.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Saul coming through clutch again.
So I think that might be no. That's not the exact same number. He rolled like a fucking 43 or no. He rolled like a 53.
56, I think he
50. Man.
It was only, you only rolled a -1 for your hardship, so you rolled a 44.
This dude's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, let's take 5 minutes. Take a 5-minute break. Get some water. Whatever.
We just screwed up Tep's game again.
Oh,
How's that?
Saul coming through, throwing all the wrenches in.
Cypher, this might be the best investment you've ever made in any game.
Companion. Yeah. The Saul. Let's get the Saul.
This
We
dude's,
just changed the name of the game from Stormbolter to Saul Bolter.
this dude's so insanely clutch. Back to back. Like, holy shit.
We're back in the game, boys.
The 56 or whatever it was drive, and then the 43 stamina to watch these idiots just get pissed drunk, and then like, wait a second.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, something's not right here.
2 arms, folks. 2 arms.
If it is a struggle of some variety, I think I'm fucking useless, guys. I hate to say it. That's a 4. That's. I think I'm drowning in the bathtub right now. Oh, no.
Yeah, if you're still here, we can just do this. So, here, give me a second. How do I want to do this?
Holy.
Okay, I know what I'll do. Yeah, so... Give me just 1 second here. So you're out of Blessed. Remember that, Sim. You can't use it again this session.
Yeah. It's gonna be... come back to haunt me.
Alright, so, Saul, you recognize kind of like everybody's kind of around this room, you know, including Titus, and the girls are, you know, some of them go off into side rooms, and when they go off in the side rooms, I'm guessing just, what do you do, Saul? Do you go and like watch? Would you stand outside? What would you do?
So is it like a...
So they're basically so you get
Is it like a
main
corridor
room.
where... Yeah.
There's a main room with a bunch of couches and whatnot, and then there would be like these kind of partitioned rooms, kind of closed by you know, tapestries and drapes and stuff. Not like doors per se. It's
Sure.
not uncommon to hear people banging in the other room in these kind of brothels.
Yeah, so he would make sure that he has eyes on Titus at all times, and then if he goes into like a side room, you know, he'll stand by the drapes, give him privacy, but he's close enough to know that if he hears anything untoward, he is close by to rush him.
Yeah. Okay. So the others go off into their rooms too at some point. I don't know, Nero. What would be your take on that? I'm sure Maximus just goes, but
he'll probably partake, but I think more he's going to make them think. I'm trying to think how I would phrase this. He's going to make them think that the two girls he's really into it and enjoying himself, and he will. But most of the time, he's going to be distracted with making sure there aren't any odder than normal noises, I guess you could say, coming out of Titus's room. That there isn't any issue, so he'll probably act like he's having a great time, but most of his focus will be listening for.
This is amazing. Wait,
yeah.
He got his ear to the door.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, baby, I really like that. Just I like silence, though.
Please be quiet. Please be quiet.
Oh man.
If you're talking, you're using your mouth for the wrong thing.
Man.
All right, hold on. So do this because why is it not letting me? Oh, let me. I'm trying to fix something, I guess. 1 times 70. Okay. Yeah, that's better. One. Titus, you're involved in this, and sorry, everyone Titus, you don't even get your pants off before you're asleep. You've drank a ton, and you are quite a proficient drinker. And you the last thing you think of is why am I so drunk? And as you're laying on the bed, you pass out. Maximus and Nero, it takes you a little longer, but you also pass out as you're taken to your rooms. Saul, you are standing there, and I would like you to give me a perception check and make sure you don't have an ability that might help. Let's see, I can look and tell you real quick. Abilities, grit, no, you don't have anything. Yeah, just give me a straight perception check. Alright, let's see how that does. Give me a moment.
Saul's
I
unstoppable.
think you guys can. Hold on. I don't want to be. Just give me a sec. Okay. PL2, right? Okay. Okay. GM roll. Oh my god. Yeah, you hear Titus snoring. But you don't hear anything for a while. And then how do I want to do this? Titus, give me a stamina, just a raw stamina skill check, no hardships.
Right. Coming at you raw.
Now realize you can use. Oh, never mind. You got it. You wake up. You don't see the rubrum with you. Instead, you see two men standing over you with clad in black. And I'm guessing you would call out, or what would you do?
Are they wielding weaponry or?
They definitely are. They have in their hands. They have some sort of knife.
Yeah, he's just sitting there, no pants on, just
Yeah,
like
you're
looking up.
completely nude and
Just
like,
woke up and two
yep.
dudes over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You see
By the
behind him.
gods! You just hear him. He just screams.
Yeah.
By the gods, help!
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Oh,
Give me.
fuck.
Hold on, let me. Okay. So. I would like Nero and Maximus to roll a stamina skill check. Raw. You can use fate to get a benefit if you want to spend, or you can burn if you really want for a plus 30. Challenge.
Stamina, you said?
Yeah, stamina.
No hardships.
No hardships for this roll, no. Okay, that's good enough. You wake up.
I'll spend.
Okay, so give yourself one benefit. That did it. Let me see. Okay, so you cannot spend any more. Okay, so you all wake up. So go ahead and everyone, Titus, you roll initiative with 2 hardships, and Nero and Maximus, you roll initiative with 1 hardships. And Saul, you roll initiative just normally.
Do you think that tactical advantage should not count in this situation?
You could use tactical advantage, but you still get hardships.
Gotcha. Leadership instead of reaction. You said 3 hardships?
Yeah,
Okay.
And how many did I get?
1 hardship.
Alright, I gotta look at my skills. I think I got to the bonus here.
Well, you can use that if you want. I think you're going to roll better. Ooh. Let's... Wait, leadership.
It's probably. I'll add it. So it's a 12. I'll add you. It's probably just not set up.
What's the level 1 bonus?
Level 1 bonus set is 1 benefit for PL2.
Okay, so I got 1 benefit for having keen.
Yep. So 1 benefit, 1 hardship. Okay. So what I'm gonna do for Nero, I'm gonna give you 1 AP. For Maximus, you get 1 AP. For Titus, you get 2 APs. So that's all from how drunk you were and, well, drunk, quote unquote. Saul, you're fine at 0. Let me roll initiative for these guys. Do they have keen? I don't know. Abilities, they do not. They have quick movement, which is not helpful right now. Okay. Initiative. And then initiative. Alright. So keep in mind that the assassins, Titus, Nero, Maximus, completely nude. Your gear is nearby you, so you can pick it up, but that's going to be interact action 1 AP. And let me get some appropriate music on here. And Saul, you are up. Of course you are. You just heard Titus scream out.
Yeah, as soon as Saul hears that, he rushes in and
Yeah, as you
attack.
throw the drapes back, the one guy is just right there, right in front of you. So what would you like to do?
I have a parablade, right? If I'm not mistaken.
You do have a parablade.
Or do I still have the electro ballista?
You have you have either. They wouldn't be drawn, so you would have to draw it. The parablade should be quick, so you should be able to draw it immediately and use it if you wanted. Parablades are standard; they just paralyze somebody if you hit them.
And the electro ballista?
Electric ballista is like a electric gun.
That's got a level 2 bonus set if I look at my things correct. So, yeah, that's got a level 2 bonus set. So I'm gonna use that one. So I'm gonna pull that one out.
What the hell? Hold on 1 second. Sorry guys, I got some music weirdness going on. I'm like hearing it overdubbed or something. Why am I hearing it like that? I'm hearing it twice. I guess it's because I got 2 browsers. Okay. Let me do this. Sorry. Alright, whatever. Yeah, you have, so you have a level 2 bonus set on the Electro Ballista. The Electro Ballista, you're going to have to draw it, though, because it's, I don't think it has quick on it. So that's you can either, you can draw it normally, which is, basically I'm just looking at it. Okay. So yeah, that's, it would take 1 AP to draw an interact action.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The Parablade, you could draw an attack immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna do that for now then. Parablade.
Actually, you could probably draw an attack. That's something, isn't it? Yeah, you can draw an attack. You could do that. You just take a hardship. So that's up to you.
And what does the level 2 bonus set give?
So that gives you a benefit and a +3.
Okay. Okay, so I'll do that. A benefit, a +3, and a hardship, right?
Yep. So what you'll do is you'll click the macro, point at the guy you want to shoot. It'll ask you what range you're at. You're adjacent.
Wait, 1 minute. So
Yep,
I
fine.
clicked on the combat menu, right?
Yep.
And then I get a choice.
Yep.
Right.
Electro Ballista.
Okay, 1 minute. So I click on Electro Ballista. Okay.
And then
Then it asks for input values.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so it's, oh, hold on, let me fix it. It's wrong. Hold on, it'll take 2 seconds. That is weapon number 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it 4 for? I don't understand why it's like that. Whatever. I don't think I set up his macros. What's up? Just give me a sec. Not too long. Okay, right up till. Huh? I'm really confused. Sorry. We'll just do it by hand. That's fine. Just you can go ahead and so what we'll do is just go ahead and roll your guns with all that stuff in there, and then we'll figure out everything else.
Okay, so Electroballista, 1 benefit, 1 hardship, and additional mods is 2 or 3?
3.
3, okay.
Okay. Did you roll guns?
Oh, wait, why did
Yeah, that's the macros messed
sorry.
up. Yeah, just roll.
Oh, the macro's messed up. Sorry,
yeah, the macros messed
okay.
up. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. So I go into... Oh, guns in the skills menu.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry.
Sorry. Hold on. Is that there it is. So do that. Oh, I see. Okay, now I get that. Hold on. And Assassin 2 is adjacent, correct?
He is adjacent.
So I click on him. Okay, benefits 1. Why didn't it ask for hardships? Additional mods 3. Hardships afterwards. Point black or adjacent.
Okay.
That's better.
So that makes as a bad roll finally by him as a headshot. Let me see. So he's adjacent. His base defense is higher than that. Yeah. So you draw out your gun and shoot, but you miss. How does it look?
Yeah, kind of. Titus runs in, and as he's running in, he's pulling his gun out, and there's these stupid fucking whales that cover the entrance, and one of them kind of gets snagged into his gun, and actually while he ends up firing it starts. He sets the whale on fire, but doesn't kind of messes with the actual electro bolt that goes out. It never hits the target.
Yep. And he is next, the guy you shot at, and he tries to stab you with a knife. You can tell it's not a parablade. So let's see. I think let me see what his. Let me see if he's got any abilities. Nope, not that's important. Okay, 31. So you can try to dodge, or basically your base defense is 22. So you're gonna get hit if you don't try to dodge.
Okay, I'll dodge.
But not for a ton. Actually, it might not even get past your defense. 9 plus 2, 11. What's your defense on your leg? 6. Oh, I don't really think it's gonna get through. I'll just help you. It's just. Oh, I'm sorry. So piercing. What did I say? So I should have my stuff out here. 31 minus 22 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. Minus 3 is 8. It's a leg shot. 8, and that's it does not get through. So he slashes at you, and it kind of ching off your metallic leg greave. Yep. I just went through it real fast, but yeah, that didn't get through. Assassin 1 tries to stab Titus, who's just woke up, and he does the same thing. $28. What's your base defense? Where's my
let's see. Base is 20.
20, so it's gonna be 8, and you have no armor. Let me get a pencil or something here.
I'm not able to dodge or anything.
Oh yeah, you can. You can if you want to try to dodge instead of. But you're prone, so I would just say a hardship for dodging if you try it.
I think it's worth not getting hit, maybe.
Yeah, unless. Yeah.
Dodge. 1 hardship, you said?
Yeah, 1 hardship.
Yeah.
That's 21 defense. So your BSV is going to be 7 plus 2. Hit location was torso. 9 damage. What's your injury level?
That would be an injury. That's an 8 injury.
Alright, so let me give you an
Threshold.
injury. Or will you mark it on your sheet for me?
Yep. I got it.
So these
1
have
injury.
poison. So let me quick light poison level 3. Ouch. Okay, so the TSV is 0. Resist a poison rank 5 or higher persistent. Damn. Okay, so you need to roll. Let me see what's persistent hazard. Poison hazard. I'm pretty sure it's recovery. Yep. So here it is. Base defense. So give me a recovery roll with your injury applied.
Okay. Injuries are -1 flat.
It's automatically calculated for any roll. It's -3. Okay, so poison roll. It's a rank 5. It's PL2 70 10 keep 5.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. So this plus 7 damage. So that's 55 damage. Poison damage. Let's see. Where is Would you like to burn a fate point to give
I
you?
have no fate on this character.
Oh, you have no fate.
Nope.
Okay. I would let somebody else burn a fate if they wanted. It would give him a plus 30 to his roll.
Nero would probably do so, considering he's in charge of protecting him.
Okay. All right. So you rolled a 47, which is better. So that does not hurt you, but it lasts another 4 rounds. So, so you're going to go against the 48 again next round.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Unless you can get some.
Say goodbye to everyone's fate, I guess. Sure.
So okay, so remove that fate.
So I'm doing right now.
Okay. All right. Whoops, that was 3 for him.
Oh shit.
So you start feeling horrendous all of a sudden, like super sick, vomiting, the whole works, and I believe Maximus is up. You hear some screaming, and you wake up. Kind of, there's nobody around. You're naked or in your loincloth.
Wouldn't Nero go before me?
No.
No, you got a 31. I got a 18.
You got a 31. That's your initiative. You both have 1 AP, but your initiative is 31.
Gotcha. Alright, Maximus wakes up, shakes his head around, and hears commotion coming from across the way. You said all his gear is put to the side?
Yep.
And in order to put all his gear on, it takes an AP?
Oh god, you'd have to spend at least 1 AP for each piece of gear.
Alright, he is going just to grab his, at this point, his,
gun. His electro ballista.
Yeah, his electro ballista, and just start running across the way naked.
So you grab it. That's 2 AP. You can try to interact quickly for an acrobatics roll versus a challenging. That's you got to beat a 20 with that acrobatics roll. If you fail, it's 3 AP instead of 2. As you fumble with it. I don't know how good your acrobatics is.
Nope, we're just gonna take the 2 AP.
Okay, you grab it. All right, Nero.
Nero waking up, hearing the cry for help and the commotion. Being naked, he doesn't even think. He just grabs his ghost blade and sprints to the
Ghost
side
blade
of
is
Titus.
quick, so you can grab it quickly. Actually, it's not holstered. So, do you want to make a acrobatics skill check to grab it quickly, or do you want to just grab it?
He's just gonna grab it and go.
All right, you're at 3 then. Okay, so the 3s, it's going to be Assassin 2 who attacks Saul again. He's just going to do a normal attack. With the... He's actually... Yeah, Poison Blade is what he has out. 35. Saul, would you like to try to dodge that? So 35, your base defense is 22, so you would definitely get hit by it. But you would subtract 10, basically, so it would be 32 versus a 33, but he would poison you. Does that make sense? You there, Zypher?
Hey, yeah. So I'm gonna dodge then.
Okay, you can try to dodge.
Yeah, fuck being poisoned. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, especially if I
there's no
rolled what I rolled against.
Dodge is straight up raw dodge.
Yeah. 34. What did he roll? 35. So that's 1. 35. I don't think it's going to get through. 1. The damage is 2. Armor is 10. It did hit you in the... Oh, I think you're all pretty... Okay, so that's... Oops, no, 34. Oh, yeah. 1, 2... Yeah, it just clinks off your armor again. And then it is... Oh, I don't think it was his turn. It doesn't matter, I guess. It's Titus's turn.
Yeah, sick, fucking feeling like he's about to die. Titus is just gonna try to stumble and run out of the room, since he is just he's without pants and not feeling great. So I'll just run.
He's gonna take an opportunity attack. If you can disengage though, which will get you out safely.
Sure. What is that? Is that like a 5 move, basically?
Yeah,
Like
it's
slide?
it is. It's up to you. It's 1 to 5.
Yeah, I will.
But there's going to be some rolls involved. You got to do opposed acrobatics or perception skill check against acrobatics or perception.
Okay. Let me take a look at something. Sure. I will try to disengage past Saul to here if I can.
Yeah, just go ahead and make the roll. Whichever one you want. Perception or acrobatics, it's up to you.
Perception or acrobatics? Okay.
What is opportunity attack?
Perception.
Oh, that's a defensive action as well.
Give me perception. Any hardships?
No. That's pretty good. So his is acrobatics, or let's see which is best. 5. I'll do perception. No, you get away. So that's 1 AP. That would be 2 AP actually, but so you're at 4. He opportunity attacked, which is 3 AP for him, so that puts him at 6. And next up is the 3s. It is Maximus with his gun. It's obscured. You can't see over there. It's just you see Titus run into the common room. But there's a veil in front of this area over here.
Maximus seen
Titus, I'm sorry. You got to roll. You need to roll recovery.
I need to cause someone else to burn their fate. Yeah. Recovery. Physical recovery.
41. That's 7.
I still missed.
7 plus what I did roll 40. Let me make sure what the roll was. It was 48. So that's a 55. So that's 14 damage. What's yours? So you take a wound.
No, I think wound level 16.
Oh, it says.
I take another injury, I think.
Okay. It says. Why does your token say 11? Yeah.
I'm looking at
you're
the
right.
sheet.
No, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah. So you take another injury. So this last another. I'm gonna just put this counter on here so we know. Okay, 3 more rounds. Or turns. Your turns. Okay, Maxis.
Alright, so seeing Titus start getting into the common room, Maximus is gonna run towards him.
Okay.
Let's see where he's gonna go. He's gonna go right about, I guess right about there.
Yeah, you can go up to 3 hex, or if you're running, then you're gonna get there in 2 AP.
3 hexes.
Yeah, that's fine. You're there in 2 AP since you ran. Okay, yeah, he doesn't look very good. He looks basically green.
Yeah. You come up on him and you come up on Titus and I'm dying, and he's just like kind of crawling on the ground almost as he's coming out.
Nero.
Nero is going to sprint in front of them.
How many hexes was it?
That was 5.
Okay, that's 3. You ran as well. Let's see where we are. Saul.
Yeah, he's going to attack Assassin. He's going to try and attack Assassin 1.
Yep. So just do the guns again.
Guns,
We need
motherfucker.
guns. Lots of guns.
You fuck, there it is. Where's the guns?
Where's...
Benefits 1. Now no hardships, right?
No, yeah, no hardships.
Yeah. And this is point blank and adjacent or close?
It's point blank. It's adjacent. It's adjacent.
Adjacent, right? Assassin 1, right? Same.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay.
Or 2, but it doesn't matter.
16. Fuck you.
Wow.
Fuck on that.
So he, since it is adjacent, he can dodge. It's the only time you can dodge a melee attack usually. So he'll roll dodge. 1646. Let me do the math. 46. What is the what is the damage on that thing?
Sure, 1 minute. 1646 is 14 damage.
It's the E damage or the other damage.
Other damage, hold on. Okay. 8.
Okay. I know it has a bunch of things on it too.
Uh,
So 0 is a
electricity-
headshot, so it's +5. They have no armor. Hold on, let me.
And burning level 1.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the damn my write-up for that. Why is I can't find my Stormbolter folder. This is weird. Did I accidentally move it? Alright, so just take 5 minutes, because unless I find it real quick. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. Burning. Experiment. Um, I haven't even written it yet. Okay, never mind. Okay, so whatever. Okay, that is a total of 14 plus 8 plus 5. That's 27 damage. That's definitely a wound. Yeah, so how does it look as you kind of melt this guy's face? He
Sorry,
screams
say it
out.
again?
Yeah, he kind of melted his face. How does it look as he screams out? He's not dead, but...
Yeah, so as Titus runs past him, Saul kind of moves his gun slightly to the side and shoots at Assassin 1. But the electric lightning goes past and just, burns, like, he almost makes him like a Two-Face.
Mm-hmm.
Burns the right side of his face off.
All right, Titus, what are you gonna do? You could do things like rally, I don't know, whatever seems appropriate.
What? I just don't think he knows anything about what's happening to him.
Yeah.
Really. So I think he'll have the wherewithal because he knows Saul is in there fighting for his fucking life right now. Like pretty
Yeah,
much
you
his
can
life
see
and
it.
Saul.
Yeah.
So he help Saul, help Saul, and they're there. He's just telling them that there's people in there fighting, basically.
So technically, you're not.
Saying he's dying.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
technically you're not doing anything. Okay.
I don't know what I can do.
Yeah.
I'm butt naked and dying in a fucking bathhouse, man. It's looking grim.
Go ahead and
Like-
give me a recovery roll.
Yeah.
I'll just add 3 APT as a delay in case
That
something
works.
happens. Roll high.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm getting another good one, man. Yes.
That's 55 minus 22. That's 33. That is
fuck.
enough to give you.
That's enough to kill me.
Well, you would
My
roll.
threshold's
You would
32.
roll. So 33 would trigger a death roll, but somebody could burn a fate point if they yeah, they'd have to burn one. But you could make a death roll. It's a what's your but you got to beat a 55. That's the. Oh no, you'd have to beat. I'm sorry, you have to beat a 33. So you have to beat a 33 with a resilience roll, which you have 0 resilience.
So basically, I have to burn another fate to save him.
If
Somebody-
you want.
Somebody.
Well, can we burn them if they're spent?
No.
No.
Oh,
I'll go ahead
God.
and burn it.
Oh, Nero.
Okay, so no damage. You got 2 more rounds of this. Okay. All right, it is Maximus's turn.
All right. Yeah, Maximus is going to grab Titus, and we are going to leave.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can just. You can drag. Use the drag, and it would be unopposed. So there is a drag option, and it's 1 to 3. You can drag them 3 hexes.
Drag option. Let's see here. 3 hexes. Let me see if I got anything for first aid or something. Anything. I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I
can do healing. If you got a challenging healing roll, perhaps there's I would let you just make that instead of any other roll. So that would be like I'd just do it for 2 AP. If you got if you beat challenging, I would let you maybe stuff some food in his mouth or something, right? Or maybe bind the wound or kind of try to clean it real quick with water or wine and give him a benefit on his next roll.
Well, a few things. I'm naked with no food, water, or wine, so it'd be
Well, there's wine all over the
penis
place.
is the ball.
Well, you can pee on him. You can pee on him. Pee on
Like
the
a
wound.
jellyfish. Yeah, and I'm thinking I have a healing of 0, so
What's your intelligence though?
3.
So you gotta average at least 7 on all your dice. None of them are gonna explode.
I think Magnus is the only one who knows how to do anything with healing.
Right, so we are gonna start dragging him. I feel like, or fireman carry or something.
Yeah, you basically have a hold of him with drag. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna start moving him out because we need to get him healed. And right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab him, and we are leaving.
Yeah, you could push right to the right if you want, like out here. You could be outside, essentially.
That's where we'll go.
Okay. So yeah, just stick yourself out there too, Titus. So that puts you at 8.
We ain't gonna make it in time, bud.
So Titus is here.
I appreciate your efforts.
6s. Assassin 2, who just got shot in the face, is going to attack Saul with his poison knife again. Oh, yeah, he totally missed. Oh, wait, that's hand to hand. Why did I do that? I'll keep the negative 18, though, I guess. That's so weird. What did I do? There we go. So it's only a 2. It misses. He misses you. He's too hurt. One eye is, like, completely burnt out. So that's this guy. He misses just because he's less than your base defense. Assassin 1 steps here and sees Nero. He kind of throws the drapes back and sees Nero. He didn't expect it, so I can't move an attack, and that would put Nero up as you are faced with this black-clad guy. He was obviously giving chase to Titus. That's UWP, you're up.
Alright. He is going to swing at Assassin 1.
Okay.
With the old Ghost Blade.
.42. He'll try to dodge. .42. That's a hit. So let's see. That's 3 damage. What was the hit location? Does it matter?
Torso.
3. It's not enough to hurt him. Yeah, you just kind of cut into his cloak. It really doesn't do too much.
Yeah, he swings at like the chest, but it's like a billowing cloak moving around and just kind of cuts the cloth and nothing more.
I believe it's you, Saul. You've shot 3 times, is that right? I want to say. I think that's right. I'm just looking at what the... Oh yeah, they don't have their ammo packs. I don't even remember. Oh no, wrong one. Wrong thing. Okay, 6. You're good. Yeah, you're up, Saul. That's you, Zypher, if you're muted. Zypher.
Hey, sorry, what was that?
You're up.
Oh, yeah. Let's kill this assassin too. Bastard. Bastard! Where's this guns? Oh, there it is. Guns. Guns. Assassin 2. One benefit. 2 more. 51!
That's good.
Die, bitch.
Assassin 2 tries to dodge. This is probably his death right here because he's hurt.
Oof.
What the hell? Look at that roll. 52. He evades it. He knocks your hand out of the way as you bring it up. Somehow pushes it aside. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. The sevens. Assassin 1 is going to attack Nero, I think. Yeah, he's just gonna try to stab you. 43 against Nero. Remember, you have no armor on.
I will parry.
You can't parry with a ghost blade. It's light.
It is? I didn't think it was light.
Is it not? I would think it should.
I thought
be.
it just had concealment 3.
It should really have light on it. Oh, but they would both have light, so you can. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they both have a light, you can.
Alright, let's go back here. Where's Ghostblade? There it is.
.43 versus 37. Sorry, that's 9. Or 34, right? Sorry, 34. 9.
Make sure I don't got any ones in there. I got 1-1. Not that it's gonna matter that much, probably.
Oh, you can.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, go ahead. Is there anything? Nope.
Nope.
That didn't help. 2. So that's 11. Hit location was torso 0, 0, 11. All right. So what's your injury level?
It is.
You would take an injury. I'll mark it for you.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the bad part. 7d10. Keep 5. Okay, go ahead and give me a recovery roll.
Yep.
Oh.
15. That's 7 plus 7. 14, 29. What's your wound level?
Let me open that up.
It's going to be 16. So you take a wound from being poisoned. Okay, remember yours is, I'm just going to put a check mark, it's 29.
I have an injury, no wound. 29, yeah. I'll write that down.
And then, I'll get it written down too. But okay, so that lasts for another 4 rounds for you. As you're poisoned. That was his attack, so he's a 12. Oh, wrong guy. That's what I hate about 20, 10. Alright. Titus, it's your turn, bud. Roll me a d10. If you roll a 9 or 10, something good will happen.
D10? Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Just go ahead and give me a recovery roll.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. 55 minus 18.
Brutality again.
Man.
Oh fuck.
Does anybody have a fate to burn? I would let Magnus burn a fate too, even though he's not here, technically. If he has any.
I was gonna
If he
say,
has
Max was using the force to contact Magnus. Give us your fate.
Oh yeah, I have Magnus has just 1 fate.
You can burn it.
Yeah, I'll burn that.
Oh, let me see here. +7.
How do I
It's
do
gonna be
that?
really sad if we burn all this fate and I
Oh,
fucking
didn't
die on the last round.
Yeah. Second mark. Just doing some quick math here. Okay, 14. So that's another injury for you. It's 1 more roll. Okay. What do you want to do? Just delay? delay to
I mean,
Maximus?
just let him carry me wherever he's going.
Okay. Yeah, you're just
Titus
vomiting.
feels like he's about to die.
Yeah.
It's hitting him now.
Maximus, it is your turn. You can roll
Okay.
D10. Roll D10. 9 or 10, something good happens. No.
No.
So you can get him out into the street away from the assassins, but he's vomiting everywhere still.
Yep, we're just gonna keep going towards Magnus, wherever he may be,
You're quite a way. Yeah, it's not going to be in combat, but
or maybe
yeah.
if or anybody in the street there takes pity on a naked guy, naked guy.
What a fucking sight this is. Maximus is completely naked head to toe, and he's carrying a dude whose cock is flapping in the wind over his shoulder. It's got to be the most insane shit anyone on this street sees. Like, for sure.
Assassin 2 tries to stab Saul. Man, this guy is just not giving a fuck, is he? Alright, Saul, would you like to dodge?
Fuckity fuck. Yeah, fine, dodge.
Oh man, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been increasing people for dodge. I just won't do it this whole combat since I haven't been doing it. Dodge usually is 1 AP. 31, it's pretty good. So it's 6. Good thing you have armor on. Makes it tough.
Good thing
for
I
him.
didn't get naked.
Yeah. Yeah. 6, 12. But this is going to be... You might get hit this time. 6. Okay, 8. That's 8. Hit location was... leg. -3. No. Ting. Bounces off. He can't get past your armor. He's not equipped to fight a fully armed person such as yourself. Nero. You can attack, and then we're gonna do a poison roll.
Yep, we'll try a little bit better luck this time.
You can do other things than just standard attack, you know. You could do reckless attack, you could do, whatever. You could aim.
Let's see here.
But he has 10 AP, so if you aim, he'll go first.
He's going to go before me, so we're just going to have to hope. Do you have my injury and wound marked?
It's, I think it should be. Let's see. Yeah, they're on there. 40. It's pretty good.
I'll get you to roll at least one.
Yeah, go ahead and do that first, and I'll. 9.
Okay.
That's better than the
We'll replace
6. So
six, so-
43.
Yep.
All right. So he's gonna dodge then. Nope. Yeah, he just sidesteps you.
Okay, so I got to roll recovery.
Yeah, recover versus a 29.
Oh my god.
Oh
Another wound.
Gosh, it may be worse than that. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. So you're down to 4. So 29 minus 8 plus 7. 21, 7. 28 damage. I think that's another wound, isn't it?
Yes, because it's 32 is the mortality threshold for me.
Yeah, I'll get you another wound. Yeah, you're starting to vomit and stuff. Let's see, it's the 10s, so it's Saul's turn. I think
Okay, here we go.
this is your last turn until you have to reload too.
Fuck me. Right. Fuck me. Do it. What the fuck? Okay, there we go.
Thank you, Maximus.
Can't let your family see that.
No, absolutely not. Don't let them know how I died either. Holy shit.
Right. 33. I'll just do his dodge. It's 13 plus 8. Right?
Yep.
And what did you roll? You rolled a 33. 33 is... I think it's R, unfortunately. That's torso. That's good. 13 plus 8, 21 damage. That's gonna give him another wound. Yeah, he's just like smoldering now, screaming in pain. Okay, that's good. And you are out. You need to reload next turn. Maximus, roll a d. Oh, it's Assassin 1's turn. He is going to. He actually tries to disengage. So both Saul and Nero can try to do an. Oh, you don't have melee weapons. You can't do a.
Nero can.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you have a melee weapon. Yeah, you can try to opportunity attack him if you want. I'm guessing you want. First, before that though, make a perception or acrobatics skill check.
Do perception.
He's gonna do perception as well. Yeah, he gets out of. Yeah, he gets away before he can do anything. So he's up here. All right, so that's 3 for him. It's Assassin 1. So he tries to get away. All right, now Maximus, roll d10. 9 or 10, something good happens. Yeah.
What about 7?
Negative, sir. So I'm guessing you're just dragging him and screaming, or what are you doing out there? Tell me what this looks like.
How did we get here? We drove? We
No,
walked?
you would walk, yeah. You
We
would walk.
walked, yeah.
Yeah, we're just going back the same way, screaming bloody more help.
All right,
Two
give me
naked
a rhetoric skill check.
It's even worse than my heel, I'm sure.
So let's just try. Your friend has one. He's gonna roll next turn. I don't know if there's any more fate to burn.
I don't think so. Oh, fuck.
21's not bad. Not bad.
I have a
Not
2 in
bad.
it, so...
Not bad. All right. So what happens is there's people are coming out. You know, you guys are screaming. It's loud. There's electro ballistas going off, which make like this kind of screeching noise, electrical shock noise, and one person like sees Titus and runs over to him, and we're gonna say that they have some healing, and he's like, this man, he's poisoned, you know. It's very obvious, and we'll give you 2 benefits on your next roll, your next recovery roll, which should be now. So go ahead and give me your recovery roll
Okay.
versus the 55.
2 bennies.
2 bennies, yeah.
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Fantastic.
Fuck.
4 ones.
Oh my god!
Oh boy, oh boy. Alright.
Dude, it's that fucking. It's the fucking injuries, man.
Yeah.
-9.
Yeah, 47.
Holy.
Alright, what's your
Mortality threshold is 32.
32? So 64. So you're not dead yet. So go ahead and make a death roll.
Resilience, endurance.
Well, there's a button for the death roll because it adds your wound level.
All right.
You got to get a 48.
Is the button on the sheet? Or
Yeah, it should be on the sheet. It could be on the combat macro, and it should be on the sheet as well under wounds, I think.
Death roll. All right.
Yeah.
I need what now?
You need a 48. You need a 40.
Rest in peace, Titus.
So, he collapses unconscious. What's it look like as he does?
Am I able to say anything before I pass out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so Maximus he looks at Maximus, assuming Maximus has set him down, and he says, "Maximus, you were my best friend. I will miss you." And just out.
Yeah, Maximus, as you're fading, you ain't done with us yet. And he's gonna start trying. I don't know. He's gonna do something. He's gonna take a whiz or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Piss on me and I'm dead.
Whiz.
Oh,
Gotta do something.
fuck.
Gotta do something.
Get incredible.
Cauterize the room with his laser.
Yeah,
with his,
you're just
laser
looking.
weapon.
You're just looking at it, trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so is it Saul's turn or is it? So Saul, what are you doing? You got to reload, or you can
Fuck.
try to grab him, or
Yeah, Saul's gonna try and just grapple this guy.
okay, try a
now
hand to
that-
hand. Try a hand
Yeah.
to hand. CPR.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh shit, he has 0 in hand to hand. We can't do that.
Yeah, that's how you would grapple him. Or you
No,
can
no,
pull
but
up.
he's got zero rank. Does that still?
Yeah, you can still
roll?
use it. I mean, it just means you won't. Yeah, there you go. That's
Dude,
not bad.
Saul is fucking built different, man.
This guy is gonna try to dodge again. Let's see if he can. Yeah, you can't grab him. He gets away. So that's 16 per soul. And then who's next? Hold on. Nero.
Seeing the assassin. Was the assassin trying to run?
Yeah, he's out there right now. You could potentially catch up to him because but he looks like he's going to, but he's not able to yet because it's not his turn.
I won't be able to do anything. He's gonna instead go out the building towards Titus and see if he's alive.
Yeah, go ahead and make a recovery roll while you're doing it. Versus a 29.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
Oh my goodness, guys. 18. That's an 18 total. What's your
Wound level 16. Let me go back and double check
so
that.
that'd be a wound.
It's wound number 3.
Yeah, you need to make a death roll. You can't take that many.
Yeah, my wound level 16. Alright, death roll. Here it is.
It's versus an 18, so
Add wound level.
yeah. Okay. So boy, we haven't been tracking wounds. We should have. Okay. So you take an injury instead. So that's what happens. All right. So yeah, you're very sick as well. I think we're down to 2 on this. So you see, he looks limp in Maximus's arms. Assassin 2 is going to run. You can try an opportunity attack if you would like, Saul. Just punch him. That's really all you can do.
Yeah, he's gonna
Or
try and
grab
punch
him.
him. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
Saul's gonna keep fucking trying to kill something. So punch would be
Hand to hand, yeah, just hand to hand.
Just hand to hand, right?
That's man. I think it's above it. You do hit him for 7 damage, which does give him an injury. I think maybe, yeah. But you hit him in the back as he's running, and it doesn't drop him. So the 2 assassins take off on the street and just run down, and quickly with all the, what's going on, you lose track of them. And you're in the street with Titus.
Saul, looking down at Titus, looks to Maximus and Nero. We must get him to the house as quickly as we can. Master Corvus might still be able to help. And Saul moves to pick Titus up. and start moving towards the house.
Nero, go ahead and give me just one more recovery roll.
I was gonna say, I think I got this. Will be my
Yeah,
fourth.
let's just
one.
give me 2. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I only need 1. Let's do 2.
Yeah, I mean you need to technically.
Alright.
I don't want to play favorites here just because it's out of combat.
-4.
-4. So that's 22. So that's a wound. Go ahead and give me a death roll versus
Death
a 22. Okay. So give yourself another injury and do it again.
Alright, are you giving me the injury? I need to get myself.
I give it to you.
Alright, recovery.
Hold on 1 second. There you go. You got it. Go ahead.
Alright, now do it.
Now do it. Okay.
-6.
Okay, so that's
Another death roll.
yeah. You're okay, but you okay.
Probably pass out as well along the way.
Yeah, so Nero also passes off. So I'm gonna remember this. You have 4 wounds. And Titus technically has also has well, how many wounds did he take actually? I think 3 honestly. Because of all the okay, so yeah, you head back to the house. How does it look as Nero and Titus are both unconscious by this time? At least by the time you get back.
Yeah. I imagine Saul is carrying one and Maximus is carrying the other, and maybe Nero starts on his feet, but the longer he goes, the worse the poison works through his veins, and finally he goes from limp to dead weight to verge of death, and he's basically being fireman carried by the time they reach the compound, the house.
Yeah, so basically it is Saul in full body armor, a naked Maximus carrying a naked passed out Titus and a naked passed out Nero, when finally he bursts through the door of the house. Magnus is still at his desk working on scrolls and planning when he kind of jerks his face up and looks in surprise. He sees the naked bodies and people being dragged in, and he has a smile on his face thinking, the boys have gone out really hard this evening, and kind of shakes his head. But then he sees, as Saul is coming closer, Saul is screaming, help, help, and he realizes this is not just a usual night of debauchery, something really bad has happened. And he calls out to the house mistress and the house servants and rushes towards Titus. Can I do a healing roll to just...
Yeah, you can do a healing roll to see what's going on, yeah. They really tied one on tonight.
Yeah.
They hit it too hard.
Yeah, you see Titus obviously has injuries, but they're nothing that should, kill someone. Actually, he only got stabbed once, right? So you see a small cut on his abdomen, and you just see dried blood all over his face. What you would assume is vomit all over him, and it doesn't take too much. You're pretty adept at healing, and he's been poisoned. But the thing you clearly see is he is dead.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
Fuck. And Magnus kind of looks at this in exasperation, and I think he's just, at this point, he is dumbfounded, doesn't know what to do. Like the young master of the house is dead. maybe that's where we ended tonight.
Yeah, I think, and Nero is, unconscious. Maximus, what's your thoughts as you?
So Maximus, seeing the anguish looked on Magnus's face there, the first thought that comes to his mind is that his friend is gone. He's actually going to turn around, and leave, and start going back to that brothel.
Yeah, the naked Maximus walks out of the villa and heads back to the brothel, and Nero on the ground, looking similar to Titus, but not quite as serious. His clone DNA somehow keeping him alive, and we'll end it there on a very somber note for session 2.
Oh.